If you are young, still live with your parents, and have stopped believing the religion your parents taught you, then this video is for you. You are in a difficult situation and may be looking for help. I have received hundreds of emails from young people asking for advice on what to do in this situation. These emails have motivated me to make a video to help every young person in this situation. Several questions arise. How do I tell my parents? Should I tell them at all? Can I tell my friends? Do I still have to go to church? What do I do if my parents punish me or yell at me? Telling your religious parents you have stopped believing their religion is one of the hardest parts of losing your religion. This is true at any age, but it is especially hard on youth. Every parent is different. Let's look at some situations. If your parents are laid back, seldom attend church, rarely pray, believe in evolution, and are open-minded, then it's going to be easier to share your change. They may be more curious than upset about why you stopped believing. If your parents are in this category, then it helps to have lots of facts to discuss with them. Know why you stopped believing and what convinced you. The more items you have to discuss, the better chance they will accept your new vision of the world in an easier manner. If they ask questions you don't know the answer to, then simply point them to resources that can answer those questions for them, and offer to research them with them. These discussions will show them that you are open-minded and willing to listen. What if your parents are devout believers? They may go to church frequently, pray multiple times a day, work in the church, and they get upset when discussing things that contradict their religion. They may not believe in evolution, and they think anything that goes against their belief system is from Satan. This is a good sign that they are closed-minded about religion. You have several options. Tell them bluntly, keep it to yourself, or slowly let them know your belief with hints. Telling your extremely religious parents bluntly is not suggested. They may lash back with threats, punishment, or could behave irrationally. If your parents abuse you, contact the authorities. No one deserves to be abused, regardless of their religion or lack of religion. Your safety is more important than telling your parents about your belief. Inside, you may have a strong desire to tell your parents, but that may not be the best decision. Keeping your beliefs secret is an option. It may be the best option if you are older and plan on moving out soon. This is referring to leaving for college, joining the military, or leaving for a job. This is not a suggestion to move out because of religious differences. Hiding your beliefs for a few months would be tough, but may be the safest option. Hiding it for years could be mentally damaging, cause stress, depression, and anxiety. Hiding it for a long time is not suggested. This is a controversial answer, and not an easy one. Keep in mind, there have been parents that have done horrible things in the name of religion. The concern for the safety of children is the reason for this suggestion. Dropping small hints is a way to ease the situation. Asking lots of questions about the religion can show them you are intelligent and willing to discuss. This is a slow process and can take many months. If dropping these small hints and asking questions make them upset and they threaten you, stop. Again, your safety is more important than telling others about your non-belief. What if your parents are more middle-of-the-road believers? They go to church often, but are open to the idea that their religion is more of a guide in life and not a set of strict rules to follow. This is a situation where telling your parents can be easy, but expect some pushback. They may make you go to church more often to try to convince you. If you keep your cool and talk to them rationally, they are more likely to accept your changes. What about your friends and the rest of your family? Telling others can be easier than telling your parents, but expect some of your friends to be upset, and they may be instructed by their parents to stop spending time with you. This is a depressing feeling. You're simply being honest about what you believe, and you're being ostracized for it. It is not your fault. People are naturally nervous of things they do not understand. This can be a lonely time. You may feel like you're the only one around that is a non-believer. There are groups online of former believers that can help you through these tough times. You are not alone. There are millions going through the same thing right now. Would it be better to not tell your friends? Do not make it a point to announce to others your non-belief. If it naturally comes up in a situation, then discuss it only if you feel comfortable. Telling others about your non-belief out of the blue can seem boisterous. Non-believers already get a bad rap in the public eye. You are a voice for them now. Represent them well. What if your family continues to go to church and they make you attend? This is not a bad thing. Think of it as an opportunity to ask questions. This may make others in your church start asking questions too. Again, be respectful. Show them the same courtesy you want to be shown. Remember, your parents don't like the fact that you've stopped believing, but they are still your parents and you should be respectful. The more respect you show them, the more likely they will respect your beliefs. This is going to be one of the hardest times in your life. You may lose friends, family members may stop talking to you, and you'll be in the minority. But remember, it's better to be honest than to live a lie. No one can force you to believe. You can make decisions based on logic and reasoning, not superstition and child indoctrination. If your parents cry and beg you to believe again, ask them, would you rather I pretend to believe? Would you want me to be a hypocrite? Do you think honesty is the best path? Explain to them that just as you cannot force them to stop believing, you cannot be forced to believe again. Most people don't want to stop believing in a God, regardless of the amount of evidence placed before them. This is the definition of closed-minded, and you cannot make someone stop believing. They have to do it on their own, just as you have done. You can help them by asking them, if there was no God, would you want to know? Actions are more important than beliefs.